Hello, friends and enemies. Near the end of last year, I put out a video on 7 singles by Latin American goth acts that had come out recently and that I especially liked, all from different countries, and trying to touch on as many different sounds as possible. A lot of you seem to like that because it was a quick intro to some bands from all over. Here, I am doing that again with 7 songs that came out in either 2022 or 2023 by bands from throughout Latin America that touch on as many different sounds as I could muster. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content related to goth music from Latin America, and please watch until the end of this video for a special assignment. Our first song is No Queda Más by Memory Drops out of Quetzaltenango, Guatemala. Yay, more Guatemala, more Central America. We have here a sad post-punk act. There is that typical bass carrying the sound and that twangling guitar serving as a secondary instrument overhead. It feels very minimalist, which fits because we need that feeling of loneliness. Our singer's morose vocals tell us a tale about missing someone and, well, memories. I guess the music act is aptly named. This one will definitely appeal to all you sad boys out there, and fans of sad boys. Next up is Ritos y Vocablos by Prismatic Shapes out of Mexico City, Mexico. This new wave-inspired post-punk trio describes itself as heavily influenced by 1980s and 90s pop culture. This particular song is inspired by lead singer Pedro Copar's Romani heritage, specifically his Romani grandfather, who came to Mexico from Hungary back, whenever. I assume that it was around the same time most Romani people in Latin America, not an insignificant number, came over because of historical events. This inspiration is not just lyrical, but also in sound. Very cool. Our next single is Inmoral by Borja from Montevideo, Uruguay. Uruguay, there's a country we haven't touched in a while, but we might again quite soon. Spoiler alert. Anyways, this particular sound goes from a spooky crawl to a more rocking segment in sound, unusual for this normally more electronic-based band, with the bass driving the primary melody. Lyrically, the song seems to describe stalking someone, maybe even to murder them when you're attracted to this person, but you know it's wrong. It's pretty creepy, but I think it's fun. Just in time for Halloween, right? Up next is Desalentador by Maletas Vacias out of Santiago, Chile. This band here is quite new. They aren't even on Spotify or Apple Music or anything. They're literally just on Bandcamp and YouTube and have minimal social media pages. This band describes themselves as experimental post-punk and oof, this is a super fast-paced song that hits you right in the face. The lyric describe feeling like everyone is malleable and empty, sort of a slaves to the algorithm message. It also has a very cool music video on Yami Specchi's page that you should all go watch and comment on and say that I sent you. Yeah, be that annoying person on YouTube. I'm technically cheating a bit here with this one because the album that this song is featured on came out a bit earlier this month, which on one hand serves as a lesson in not procrastinating with releasing your videos. But on the other hand, come on, they're not on any streaming websites and they just started. This band needs as much attention as they can get. After After that, we have Undisclosed Words by Munchausen from Bogota, Colombia. This song is very 1980s new wave synth inspired in sound, so I know you DJs looking to make the crowd dance will like this one. It's also our first song on the list in English, so you Angloparlantes out there will be able to sing along no problem. As upbeat and dancey as it may sound, the lyrics discuss feeling emotionally confused and lost about oneself, so maybe it isn't so fun. But it is relatable, and no one can take that away from me.
Was the night where nothing's fertile. Was the night where nothing grows.
Following that is Towards the Night by The Waning Moon, an international act featuring musicians from both Costa Rica, yay, Central American pride, and the US of A. You may remember from when I reviewed this band's EP a while back that this project was started by Ariel Maniki of Ariel Maniki and the Black Halos, and Zach Campbell of the Kentucky Vampires, two fabulous gothic rock bands of the modern era, and this band, The Waning Moon, makes a third. This is very much a cool song that starts out with some wave noises, which an ocean witch such as myself greatly appreciates. The lyrics to this song, the second and last in this list in English, my Anglo-parlante followers, describe a feeling of sadness that you're headed towards, like a greater depression, hence, towards the night. I really need to hurry up with this one because the album that this song is going to be on is released next month, just in time for my birthday. Our final song is Desolación by Hiroshima from Argentina. Some of you may remember that I reviewed this band's album Gala from the 1980s, which I liked a lot. Half the band is dead now, including the original singer, so there's been quite a shakeup in lineup with the guitarist and bassist remaining and taking turns singing. They do invoke their original sound from the 1980s, but spruce it up a bit and end up sounding a lot less derivative than a lot of modern bands. There is a windy sound throughout, making this the second song on this list to utilize the elements and further emphasizing that feeling of, well, desolation they're singing about. This is also the only song on this list that is not yet available for purchase or streaming, not on Bandcamp, Spotify, or anywhere. It's literally just on YouTube. But it's a cool song, and it's cool that this band is making new music again. That was those songs. Because YouTube puts a cap on how many links you can have in your description, I have one link where I have links to all the streaming and social media platforms of the bands mentioned. I said I was going to give you an assignment, and here it is. If at all humanly possible, I want you to go and buy at least one of the songs that I mentioned. Bandcamp Friday is coming up soon, so that would be a good day to buy songs that are available there. A few of the songs are not available on Bandcamp, in which case I invite you to buy them off of iTunes, like we're living in 2006 again. Yes, you can still buy songs off of iTunes. Most of the charting songs as of late have been various industry plant, so-called country singers, aka pop music with a twang, but who knows, maybe we can change that. Obviously, if you're living under a bridge right now or something, don't feel obligated. But if you can, please do. At the very least, try to stream them and follow them on social media. If you want to follow me elsewhere on social media, my Linktree is in the description as well. I have most recently added Blue Sky and Telegram to my list of platforms where I'm active. Until next time, bye now.